You built the PDP, you destroyed it, moved to the APC because it did not satisfy you. Most of you are now going to APGA, ADC,
LP.
Labour Party, and co.
It's a brand new week on the newspaper review here on Laveritatv. Today, Monday, the 27th of April 2026. I'm informer Sani today, and here are the major headlines this morning. On the New Telegraph newspaper, alleged coup, accused officers to be arraigned, take plea May 8. On the Blueprint newspaper, APC PDP rally against Makinde over call for Operation Vitai. Sub-headline, how NAF airstrikes destroy terrorist hideout in Northeast, says spokesman. On the Daily Sun newspaper this morning, 2027, NDC offers Obi Kwankwaso joint tickets. More on this news on page 6 of the Daily Sun newspaper. On the New Nigerian newspaper, 2027, no room for one-party state in Nigeria. Opposition parties insist. On the Daily Monitor newspaper, sub-headline, Dangote Refinery to employ 95,000 skilled workers for expansion to 1.4 million BPD. Headline, APC PDP in verbal war over Makinde's Operation Vitai remark. We'll be analyzing some of the major stories this morning. But before that, let's go on a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Honorable Desmond, congratulations, you qualified to the next round of the competition.
Are you ready to take your seat in the hot seats? Welcome to the Hot Seat Quiz Competition Season 2, where brilliance meets opportunity and young minds shine in mathematics, English, current affairs, and general knowledge.
It was Square Lagos. Option C, National Assembly Complex. And
this is not just a quiz, it's a platform to build, nurture, expose, and reward the brightest students across our schools. First position, 500,000 naira. Second position, 300,000 naira. And third position, 200,000 naira.
Power 5, that's the right answer.
Think you've got what it takes? Then step forward, take the challenge, and claim your place among champions. Powered by Laveritatv Productions and supported by Adekunle Komolafe Foundation. To participate, donate 5,000 naira to Adekunle Komolafe Foundation or scan this barcode. Registration closes on the 15th of May 2026. For participation, sponsorship, and partnership, please call. Don't just watch greatness, be part of it.
Welcome back on the show. Good morning, Mr. Wisdom.
Morning.
Good morning. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was really, really wonderful.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
On the Blueprint newspaper, we see how airstrike destroyed terrorist hideout in Northeast.
True. You know, I got access to certain videos within the weekend, and to be honest with you, what we need these guys to understand is the moment the fear for our military gets in place, insecurity will drop to a certain level before actually seeing our military carry out raids on them. What emboldened them was because they felt our military has been defeated. But when you see things like this, not just here, you see things like NAF going after these guys, their strongholds, their hideouts, bombing them, letting them understand. I saw dead bodies in that video that were shot dead. The bullets removed the head and separated it from the body. I'll show you most of those videos. So it's encouraging when you watch it. You're like, yes. And it's not only Nigeria they're disturbing. It's not only Nigeria. They're disturbing Mali.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a news concerning Mali defense minister that he was killed in the terror attack.
So you see, it's a Sahel problem. These guys, they are after this Sahel nation, that agenda. Should we call it an Usman Danfodio agenda, or I don't know, but They are after the indigenous people of Western Africa being displaced from their place. Imagine these guys will tell you Nigeria is their land.
Can you imagine?
Nigeria was promised to them. And so they are fighting on that promise. Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
So when they came initially, they used Islam. They used Islam as a means to lie to the indigenous people that were Muslims. That look, we are fighting for your rights. Actually, they were not. They were fighting for a different agenda and hid themselves under Islam. Have they killed Muslims too? Oh yes, in scores. They've killed Muslims. Innocent Nigerian Muslims have also died because of this guy. So when we see news like NAV going after them, the Nigerian army giving them, according to some people, woto. It encourages the spirit of Nigeria. It gives us hope. So it's a good news for me. Mali is also dealing with them. Chad is also dealing with them. So we hope that in the next 3 to 5 years, we will not be having this issue anymore across West Africa. It can be dealt with, trust me.
It can. Speaking of hope, we see Dangote Refinery to employ 95,000 skilled workers for expansion.
You see, in Nigeria, we have not allowed ourselves to talk about our strengths. We've allowed mainstream media talk about our weaknesses and amplify them. Dangote, yes, it appears as though he's a northerner. Is this because most people always view things from that myopic lens of Hausa man. He's from the north. He's a Muslim.
Tribal, religion.
Whether you like it or not, Baba, the guy is giving us reps out there. Do you understand? He's giving us reps out there. 1.4 million barrels per day. Femi Otedola said they went for I think it was a birthday or something? It was a celebration. He was on the table. Late Herbert Wigwe was there. Aliko. Okay. Then Aliko said, "I want to build a refinery." And then Herbert Wigwe and Femi Otedola were like, "Baba, do you know what it takes? A refinery?" He said yes, because there was a time Dangote and Otedola moved to buy Kaduna Refinery. Yes, he said it. Femi Otedola said it himself, and then the federal government said no, they were not going to sell. So when Dangote said I was going to build my own refinery, Femi was like, is it possible? And he said he has never been so proud of anybody like his friend Aliko Dangote. He said it, and yes, with strategic partnerships with the Nigerian government and other stakeholders in the oil and gas sector, it's a reality today. And today, it's looking at employing 95,000 skilled.
My God, that's massive.
So imagine we have people like this, 100, 1,000 that think at that scale. Do you know what it will do to our economy? It will.
To boost it.
It will.
It will.
So let's give Mr. Dangote his flowers. Let's celebrate him. Let's appreciate what he has done for the country.
Let's applaud him.
Let's applaud him.
It's worthy.
Yes.
Thank you very much. On the new Nigerian newspaper,
yes.
No room for one party state in Nigeria. Opposition parties insist.
What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Look, our politics. Are you familiar with the man they call Lee Kuan Yew? Yes, you are. So, Lee Kuan Yew was the first prime minister of Singapore. Singapore, I think, was part of Indonesia, right? Yes. Indonesia or Malaysia? Indonesia. So just the way we have Bakassi when it was with Nigeria, and then Nigeria says, for example, let's say Nigeria is Indonesia. We don't want to have anything to do with you guys. You guys are poor. You guys are this. You guys are a dark shadow on the image of this country. That was what was done to Singapore by Indonesia. Yes, by Indonesia. Lee Kuan Yew cried on national TV when he was breaking the news to the people of Singapore. He locked himself down. Are you with me?
Yeah.
For 6 weeks? Yes. And said this country must work. And he came up with a solution. Today, look at where it has brought Singapore to. A global powerhouse when it comes to economics, when it comes to finance, when it comes to a lot of things. They now export. Can you imagine? They don't have any reasonable thing they can hold on. We have oil and gas, we have this. No, but look at them today. Because a man understood that I need to tap into what connects all of us as a people. What connects all of us as a people rather than our differences, which is what Nigerian leaders lack.
Yeah.
Do you know Lee Kuan Yew came to Africa and went back in the day went to various African nations, and then he asked himself, why are these people not progressing with the kind of resources they have? He said it's because the will to become a nation, one people, is not there. The Igbo man wants to be the Igbo man. The Yoruba man wants to be the Yoruba man. Amongst the Yoruba, you still have that factional, differences between them. That's the same thing we are seeing in Nigeria. You built the PDP, you destroyed it, moved to the APC because it did not satisfy you. Most of you are now going to ABGA, ADC, Labour Party, and co. It's because people don't understand how to build a nation. They don't. So if Nigeria being a one-party state will make us work, let's leave all those nonsense. Let's bring meritocracy to the table. Yes. If we have one party of people with merit, let them rule.
Sure. Let
them work. So that our children will have an inheritance from their motherland or their fatherland.
Regardless of tribe.
Regardless of tribe, party, whatever. Let's leave all those nonsense. They're not growing. They're not growing. And that's the way we need to think. As future generations, as people that aspire into positions of leadership, borderless thinking, without any iota of prejudice. That's how we should think. And I believe I'm conditioning my mind to think like that. For you speaking about it, it simply means that you're also working on, yes, we need, imagine we are 1 million that thinks like this, and then we get into positions of power. Do you know what to do for the nation? And we implement it.
Thank you very much, Mr. West.
You're welcome.
Nice having you here again.
It's a pleasure all mine.
This November, greatness takes the field. Welcome to the AKF Football Tournament Season 1, where passion meets purpose and talent meets opportunity. From every corner, champions will rise. Only one team will take home the ultimate prize of 1 million naira cash. Think you've got what it takes? Step onto the pitch in Kaduna State this November 2026 and show the world what you are made of. This is more than football. It's a movement powered by the Adekunle Komolafe Foundation in partnership with Laveritatv production, giving hope, creating impact, and changing lives. Register now and be part of something big. Support the dream. Donate just 30,000 naira as your participation fee. Hurry, as registration closes on 31st of August 2026. AKF Football Tournament, where legends are born and destinies are fulfilled. Are you ready to play?
That's all we can take, and thank you for listening to today's edition of Newspaper Review. Registrations are now open for the 2026 edition of Adekunle Komolafe Quiz Competition. The event will run from May 23rd through July 4th, offering a dynamic platform for young participants to demonstrate intellectual excellence, quick thinking, and precision. For inquiry, updates, sponsorship, and advert placement, visit www.laveritatv.productions.com. Follow us on all our social media platforms and contact the numbers displayed on your screen. I'm Informer Christian Ejide. Thank you for watching. Do join us again tomorrow for more updates. Until then, bye.